What's going on, my friends? Eddie Walker here. This week is Thanksgiving, and I want to talk about the things that I'm thankful for inside of Logic Pro. Let's get into it. Okay, first thing that I'm most thankful for inside of Logic Pro is the ability to just get in and get started. No problem. It's super easy. I'm going to open up a new project, empty project, choose right away. MIDI plugin. Let's see, what instrument I want to use. Let's stick with the piano. I can pick whatever instrument I want to start out with. And we got a piano. Command K to bring up a keyboard. It's that easy. If you are going to get started with a DAW, if you're new to music production, Logic Pro is the way to go because it is one of the easiest DAWs to just get in and go and make music. I can't say enough great things about Logic Pro. Logic Pro is the best. That's probably the main theme of this video. Logic Pro is the best. The next thing I love about Logic Pro is the quick help. So if you go up to help and you have quick help, I have the inspector pane running right now. Basically, everywhere that I move this, the inspector pane is going to tell me what I'm hovering over, tell me about it, tell me how to use it. The best thing that I like about this is that I don't have to leave the DAW to have help. I don't have to go to another manual. I can just look on screen and see, oh, this is what these different things do. Another great thing about Quick Help is the fact that you have different versions and ways that it can be displayed. So you can have a floating window. You can move this anywhere you need it to be. If I want it to be over here in this corner, kind of out of the way, now I'm able to work around it and still see what it's showing me. You also have bubbles at the pointer location. So this is right where the pointer is. It's going to show you what each button, what each fader, what plugin does what. Again, if you're just getting started, Logic Pro is one of the most user-friendly DAWs that are out there. What else am I grateful for from Logic Pro? Stock sounds. Logic Pro has hands down some of the best stock sound, not third party, not you get the DAW and then we give you a code for someone else's sounds that are inside of Logic. Logic Pro is the best for their stock sounds. You have a lot of variety for different things in here, as well as sounds from previous versions of Logic and GarageBand. If you ask just about anybody who's in music production, 9 times out of 10 that people will say the DAW that has the best stock sounds, stock plugins, Logic Pro. Logic Pro is the best. I am grateful for Plugin Manager. Plugin Manager is inside of your settings, and you just go down to where it says Plugin Manager towards the bottom. So the great thing about Plugin Manager, if I have favorite plugins or favorite instruments, I can actually make a category and put those inside of that category. So when I go to pull up audio effects, this is going to be the first thing that pops up. I named it 00, so it's at the top of the list because this list is in alphabetical order. Is it? Yes, it's in alphabetical order. So then I can pull up anything that I like using on a regular basis. I can pull it up quickly and it makes my workflow that much faster. I am grateful for track alternatives. Let's say I have a track that I wanted to try a few different ideas inside of a piece of music, but I don't want to get rid of my original idea. I can go in here to these up down arrows and I can have a new alternative track without deleting the original track that I had. As you can see, I have these different versions of this guitar. So if I wanted to, I can go in here to these up down arrows and I can have a new alternative track without deleting the original track that I had. As you can see, I have these different versions of this guitar. So if I wanted to audition a couple of different versions, I could just switch between them. This is just a quick way to try out new ideas and see what works inside of your track. I think I said it before, Logic Pro is the best. Another thing inside the category of alternatives, you have project alternatives. So I can actually have a different version of this project, name it something different, and I can do everything different inside this project. I can have a completely different arrangement. I can have different instruments. I can have different mixing and still keep the integrity of the first alternative. If I wanted to, I can also make it so that the project alternative is a completely separate track. So it's not going to be kind of hidden under all the different alternatives in this project. It's going to be a project all on its own. I am grateful for Logic Pro screen sets. I can set up different ways I want my screen to look for maybe different parts of my recording process, production process. So let's say maybe I have a screen set like this so that I can see my workspace and my mixer. But let's say I want another screen set. All I have to do is hit number 2. This essentially is a different screen set from the first one. And whatever I wanted to add on this screen set, I could add. Now, if I want to flip between the different screen sets, I'm just going to use the number row on the top of the keyboard, and this is going to allow me to switch between the different screen sets that I have. It's a really cool workflow thing if you have a different set for recording, a different set for mixing. This is just a quick workflow movement that is awesome inside of Logic Pro. I am also grateful for Logic Pro Remote. Logic Pro Remote is a mobile controller. You just hook up your mobile phone, you hook up your iPad, and this allows you to be able to control Logic Pro from your phone. If you're recording vocals from across your room or in another area, or if you have keyboards across the room that you're recording into Logic Pro, you can control the recording, you can control the transport inside of Logic Remote. And the best thing about Logic Remote is it is absolutely free. In summary, Logic Pro, hands down, is a great DAW to get started with, as well as a DAW that will be able to be your workhorse DAW when you get much better at using it. I can't recommend it more. I've been using it since I was about 18, 19, and it has been amazing. I love this DAW. Logic Pro's the best. All right, my friends, thank you so much for joining me. I am thankful for you, the people who watch, the people who subscribe, like, and share. I'm thankful for all of you, for my family, my wife, my kid. I hope that you have an amazing Thanksgiving. I pray that it is the best one that you and your family have ever had. As always, guys, stay inspired, stay motivated, keep on creating. Happy Thanksgiving. What's going on, my friends? Eddie Walker here.